So we're here, we get really close. You can do it from here too. There's a few variations. One really technical good way to do it is we grab our own hand and we pull and we slide them up on our lap. So our feet are like in face up position and we pull and slide here. Okay. So this is good because when their hips are up like that, they become very less mobile. Even if they can move their hips around, they're not able to move me and move themselves around very effectively. So now from here, we're going to start leaning forward, and we want to crawl up the kimono, so the lapel. So we're going to go this way first. We go this way, this way, this way, and we want to come across. I'm not going to put a ton of pressure because I've been old a few months, probably not super warm yet. Once you get here, you start stacking. The other hand will come under to the belt, and you would lift and pressure at the same time. You can just kind of confuse whatever, and you're going to end up going here. Okay. So you're walking your hands up, and you're going to end up. Your goal is not to try and choke them this way, but it's a good way to kind of staple them down here. It could, in theory, be like this too, but I think across is more effective because controlling this shoulder and this hip is really useful for your goal, which is to try and lift and turn them this way. If you want to show it on me, I don't mind. Just getting stuff. So you can get in double unders lots of ways, by the way. A triangle, whatever. For me, stacking. Good. The goal, what you really want with a stack pass, maybe not when we're warming up and drilling, but generally when you're live rolling, is you want the person to feel like they're just like, pass already, please. Like they're so uncomfortable and they're so stacked that you're just like, okay, they're almost trying to get the leg over the head because it will feel like a relief. Okay, so a couple details we'll work on. I'll go back to the view. When you enter, again, there's many ways it could enter. If you know somebody's setting up a triangle, sometimes you can bait it. If I'm here and I know that she's going to try and triangle me, and I know this is the one that's going to be going in here, if I can bury both together and I get here, I can get here sometimes. Right, the 2 in or 2 out rule. Right, I'm either here or I'm here. Sometimes you can bait the triangle here. And working up to get in here. Crawling is best because you can stay tight and you work your way up. So you grab, and again you're trying to put the knee to the head. I won't do a full tilt right now. And as you lift, the person will go over. In reality, of course, I would stack much more aggressively if I'm in a match. And you want to be leaning forward with that at the same time you lift. The torso height matters a lot. If you're doing it against somebody who's taller than you, you won't feel like you really need to put extra effort to stay low. You'll just kind of feel like you're there, you lean forward and work. If you're taller than your opponent, you really have to be holding them super close to your hips and making sure that you're kind of lifting and turning them all very tight. So you can't be careless if you're longer than them, because if you're lifting and they're flexible, you'll kind of end up like falling back into their guard. You would really want to avoid that. If I'm not elevated, my feet are like hands, they're grabbing, it's moving my body, I'm tripping. Here it's like kind of useless. That's what you want. So you go here, you have to go here at least for a second and re-tighten so that you're here. Then from here you start leaning and climbing right away, and that makes it really good. And then when you pull and the thumb is down, this is when like the knee to nose is happening, and then this is down. And then